God put it in my heart since I was little to go to Africa and help poor farmers. I have the privilege of getting to travel between Malawi, Mozambique, and Zambia. Each of those countries in our region is very different. Malawi, the first thing that comes to mind is mountains and forests and the lake. Zambia has a lot more space, less population, and quite a few diverse landscapes. You have some very dry environments in western Zambia where we're working in drought response, and then you also have a lot more agrarian, more productive areas in other parts of the country. Mozambique is completely different. There's still that remnant of horrible war that they lived through, lots of sort of political tensions, many natural resources, so there's huge potential there to do all kinds of wonderful things. Some of those are being exploited by other countries at the moment. We're working with the most vulnerable populations in all three countries. We're looking at how can the Bible impact every aspect of a person's life, how they treat their spouse, how they farm, how they run their business, how they serve their community or their nation. For me, the greatest need in our context in Southern Africa is replacing the lies that people believe with God's truth. I love the fact that we work in some of the most remote places where other organizations do not work. We're always striving to assist the most vulnerable. It's inspiring to hear stories of how much better their lives are now, even compared to just 2 or 3 years ago before the program in their area started. That's just super exciting. Right now, in western Zambia, we're doing drought response, helping people get food who harvested nothing because of the drought, and at the same time in Malawi, helping people who lost everything in floods.
World Renew Malawi is trying to recover from the cyclone that hit in March, and hundreds of thousands of people were displaced, and many of them were living in temporary shelters or camp as a result. Many of them have lost their homes and their assets. Sometimes it just takes an individual to help start the mobilization process, and then pretty soon the community have come together and are gathering around to work together to solve a problem.
Church and community is the foundation, and that foundation supports agriculture, income generation, and health programs. And we really believe we need to do all three of those together at the same time, in the same place, to have the biggest impact on those areas.